dear viewers, and welcome back to the Diplomatic Talk program. In this episode, we are going to talk about diplomatic relations between Uzbekistan and Finland. But before we proceed, let's explore Finland. Finland is a country of stunning natural beauty, innovative culture and rich traditions, known for its pristine lakes, vast forests and the magical northern lights. Finland also boasts the high quality of life and unique culture, from pioneering global happiness ranking to the hosting unusual competitions like wife carrying. Finland offers a fascinating mix of nature, history and modernity. Here are some intriguing facts that highlight what makes this remarkable nation truly special. Finland has constantly been ranked the happiest country according to the UN's World Happiness Report, thanks to its high quality of life, excellent education system and strong social support networks. Finland is known for its world-class education system, which is free of all students, including university-level studies. Finland gave the world Nokia, one of the pioneers of mobile phones. It also developed the text messaging protocol and was an early leader in mobile technology. Finland was the first European country to grant women both the right to vote and the stand for election in 1906. Finland is home to unique ice hotels where everything from the walls to the beds is made of ice and snow, offering an unforgettable Arctic experience. Finland recognized Uzbekistan on December 1991. Diplomatic relations established on 26 February 1992. Countries focus on establishing cooperation on various areas such as education, innovation, environmental sustainability, and economic cooperation. These relations have grown steadily, emphasizing both bilateral and multilateral collaboration. Finland also supports Uzbekistan in managing natural resources sustainability. For example, a joint wastewater treatment project targets pollution reduction in industrial sectors, with Finnish companies providing advanced technological solutions. This collaboration extends to climate change resilience and monitoring, supported by Finland's expertise in meteorology and sustainable practices. Currently, Ilkka Reitonen hosts the diplomatic mission of Finland to Central Asia. Kadambay Sultanov, on the other hand, has the diplomatic mission of Latvia, Lithuania, Estonia and Finland. Dear viewers, you are watching Diplomatic Talk program, and today with us His Excellency Ambassador Ilkka. Hello.
Hello, good to see you here.
Good to see you.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for agreeing for the interview. So, Your Excellency Ambassador, how long you've been working in this sector?
I have been working for diplomacy for over 32 years now. Actually, I started with the international organization UNDP, UNIDO in Mexico in 1988. So I was 3 years there as an associate expert JPO, working for the UNIDO office in Mexico City. Then I joined the Foreign Affairs of Finland, and I have been working in this field ever since.
As a child, have you ever thought that one day you will become a diplomat?
Actually, maybe children don't think that way, but they want to see the world, and I was very keen of seeing the world. I was always dreaming of faraway lands and different places with different cultures, different languages. So I was very eager to meet with people of different backgrounds.
At what age you decided to join foreign affairs?
First of all, I was working after graduating. I'm an economist by background. I worked for a company and I was a controller in a big factory. But after 3 years there, I was eager to see something else, and I applied for this UN program for junior professional officers, associate experts, which is meant for those people who have a couple of years of experience after graduation, and then they can apply for these jobs, and they are around the world. So I was lucky to get to Mexico and start working there.
Mm-hmm. So it was your first mission, right?
Yes, and that was actually after that I was thinking I wish to work in this field, and it was good for me. And I also recommend this to take these traineeships abroad if you can, and then you can see for yourself, is it good for you or not, so you can see it in reality.
As a diplomat with the 30 years of experience, what are some challenges you have been facing throughout your career?
I think the most important thing is with your family, because you are far away from your family, your friends. You meet interesting people, you get to know a lot, you have seen different cultures, you learn different languages. This is something that I'm missing all the time when I'm abroad. I feel that I have to be closer to my family and my home. And this is something that it is perhaps the most challenging part of this work.
What about some advantages?
Well, you can of course bring your family oftentimes to these destinations where you are serving. And your children can learn different cultures and languages when they are very young. So they pick up very fast different languages and different cultures, and they become international. So this is one of the big plus sides of this work. And also that you learn to respect people of all backgrounds. And this is something that gives you a lot of I would say, experience and a lot of knowledge about how people can live in different parts of the world.
In your opinion, there are more advantages of being diplomat?
Yes, I think that it is, at least in my case, since I've been very eager to learn about different cultures and different peoples, and also promoting my own country. This is very important. Finland is far away. Finland is a very small country, although we have quite extensive area where we live. And this is important that we promote Finland as a tourist destination, as a place to do business, and also we invite Finnish people and Finnish businessmen to come abroad and to visit those countries where we are serving as diplomats.
Talking about Finland, what are some joint projects that you are working together with Uzbekistan to promote?
Yes, basically we have now quite an extensive program as related to education and educational possibilities, not only to study in Finland, but also to work in Finland, like have a traineeship, have a program of this kind of finding work. We have these facilitation programs going on. And I think this is very interesting also to have Finnish students to study in Uzbekistan. We have had a very good experience of Finnish students who have been traveling around the world and studying and also doing some traineeships. So it is a good idea perhaps for us to encourage Finnish to come to Uzbekistan also to enjoy here.
I do remember this year, it was during the summer, there were students who came from Finland, and then they've been having a trip to Uzbekistan. They went to the Nordic University and other places. Is there any plans to make it quite often or bring some of our students to Finland?
Yes, this is a good idea. They came here to study Russian language because this current situation we cannot work in Russia. So we come here to learn Russian language and also learn about Uzbek language and also learn about Uzbek culture and history, which is very rich. I think this is a very good idea. We should continue. And also then these students who have worked in and studied abroad, they can be our cultural ambassadors and bring our peoples closer together.
Mm-hmm. We know that Finnish education is quite popular, not only in Uzbekistan but worldwide. We are integrating some educational programs based on the Finnish education. What do you think? What are some other areas that are also very developing in Finland, except education?
Yes, I would say that this is very good thing to have not only students but also traineeships in Finland, to have also Finns come to here to work and to teach. For instance, we have these Finnish teachers here, and they have been received very well here, and they feel very nice here, and they really enjoy. And I think this is something that we have to continue, different professionals to interact and to find these traineeships in companies in both countries. We have actually quite extensive ideas. Perhaps the interesting thing where we are right now is Green Hills Resort, and this is a very good example of this what we can do together to promote tourism and ecotourism, because Finland is quite big tourist destination in Europe. In Northern Europe, it's the country which has the most forests and the vast areas where not so many people live. So many people would come to Finland to enjoy the nature and do this adventure tourism. We have possibilities even to dig gold in Finland for tourists, and also to do skiing, downhill skiing, cross country, and husky rides, and a lot of things that might be interesting, especially to young people and children. Of course, Santa Claus is our top promoter in this regard.
You've mentioned about digging gold or something?
Yes, I think this is also what I would like to say. It's a very interesting. But what I can say is the tourism is a key. When you have people visiting, then they might start businesses. They might learn, okay, this is something that we don't have in Uzbekistan, or this is something that we don't have in Finland, like Uzbek restaurants. We would like to have the original plov. That would be great. And also Uzbek food is so tasty. I always miss in Finland.
What are some 5 must-go destinations that if some Uzbek tourists would like to visit Finland?
I would say that Helsinki, of course, is the starting point when you land. The airport is there, and around that is a lot of activities. We have an amusement park. We have for children there is this spa, and also we have a possibility to take them to the Nuuksio village. It's a village, and it's also a wilderness. They can see original Finnish. Near Helsinki, there are these islands which have very interesting historical fortresses. Then, of course, you have a small village, small town called Porvoo, which has original wooden structures from old times. They have been well preserved. And then we have also, if you like to go to visit Tallinn, it's only 2 hours away. It's an old Hansa town. It's very good Estonia. It's very easy to visit. It takes 2 hours by ferry, and you can do a day trip there or even spend a night there. Very interesting, totally different type of town. And if you have more time, you can go to Sweden to visit Stockholm, which is of course a very big city. There are very good ferry connections overnight. You can spend the night in this ferry with a lot of entertainment. There are good restaurants, good shopping, places to dance and fine dining. And also you have a nice cabin where you can see the sea, and also this sauna area where you have swimming places and hot tubs, etc. So there are a lot of interesting things, and sea perhaps is interesting for Uzbek people, because you don't have a big this kind of water in Uzbekistan. What else is there? Of course, from Helsinki northwards, you'll see the Lakeland Finland, which has a lot of cottages you can rent. There are saunas by the lake, and you can swim there. Then, of course, if you go further north, then you have Lapland with reindeers, with husky rides. You can do in the wintertime winter sports, summertime summer sports. You can have, for instance, rent a bike, electric bike, and go uphill with this. So I think these are quite interesting things to do. Further north there is Norway, and then you can go to Nordkapp. You can see the Atlantic Ocean there, which is of course totally different. It's a huge sea. There are perhaps too many options, so you have to be very choosy.
As the ambassador who travels a lot, who spends lots of time abroad, and what's the favorite spot or the place that you love going when you turn back to Finland?
When I turn back to Finland, normally I take my children, we can go to this amusement park in Helsinki, it's called Linnanmäki, or we can go to visit our friends in their summer cottages. In Finland we have this summer cottage where you have a place to stay, and then of course they go to sauna bathing and swimming, fishing. This is very popular also. I would say that this is perhaps like the first ideas that come to my mind.
As the ambassador of Finland to Central Asia, you spend lots of time in Uzbekistan as well. What are your favorite places to go here?
Actually, not only I have been here, but my family has been here already. So I can tell you about a trip that we made. So we took a flight to Nukus, and we visited the Savitsky Museum. Then we had the tour from there. We went to this old ruins of, it's called Kala, very old town, which is now in ruins, but it has very interesting history. From there we went to Khiva. We spent overnight there. Then we went to Bukhara, spent 2 nights, and then to Samarkand, also 2 nights there, and visited all these places. So there are a lot of things to see and do. And I would say that I recommend this train connection. It's very good nowadays, and it's very convenient. But we did also with a small bus, so minibus. It's good, and I would say that the hospitality of the people, the friendliness, everything was clean, everything was very nicely organized. Every hotel was fantastic. We spent nights in a typical like old buildings which have been renovated, like caravanserais. So it's fascinating. It was very great for my son. I have a 10-year-old son, so he's very fond of history, so he learned a lot.
You also mentioned about the renewable energy project that you have visited just before coming here. What do you think? Is this sector is developing enough in our country?
Yes, this is developing very fast. I had the honor to visit a project site here in Chichir, which is quite near here, and they have a solar power plant, which is very new and very powerful, and it provides energy and with no emissions. Finland has been promoting this and supporting this project through this EBRD fund. So there is a fund which promotes renewable energies. And here this Aqua company from the Emirates is very prominent in this sector. The other one is Masdar from Saudi. But we are also in this together to help the transformation of the energy sector towards the renewables. So this is fabulous. This is happening very fast. Solar power, you have a lot of sun here. I hear most of the days are sunny. So then this is like a very free energy, very cheap energy, very good energy to use. And I would say that this is something that Uzbekistan is making a very great progress.
So we mentioned about the education, we mentioned about the renewable energy and transportation tourism sectors.
Yes.
Can we say that those 4 sectors are the main priorities between Finland and Uzbekistan in their cooperation?
Yes, but not only. There is a very important sector that I haven't mentioned. It is about these raw materials. We have been supporting Uzbekistan for use of raw materials and production of raw materials in a sustainable way. So we have now Finnish companies who are interested in providing technology for this endeavor, because Uzbekistan has a lot of these so-called critical raw materials, and Uzbekistan is developing very fast in this field of mining. So this is something that we do also in Finland, and we have a lot of experience and expertise in this sector. And this combines very nicely also the education sector. So we can provide training for the engineers, for the technicians. We can provide these technologies which save environment, which are very efficient, and so on and so forth. So there is a very interesting sector that we have now been looking at. I would say that this is something very good. The digitalization is also one of the major issues in Finland and here also. So we can compare notes and see to that this happens very fast, and because it helps the people in their everyday life very much. Digitalization is a key to many progress things that make people's lives easier.
Thank you very much. It was an amazing interview.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for watching and joining us on this diplomatic journey. Stay tuned for our next episodes.